Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel. And before we get started, I'm not a doctor, don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey. Well, welcome to May 1st, and you know what May 1st is? May Day, yeah. So how many of you guys, gals that are kind of fall within our age category, remember making those May baskets when we went to school and brought them home to our parents with a little bit of candy? That kind of was a cool project when you made it out of crepe paper and stuff like that. I don't know if they still do that anymore, but let me know in the show more if they do. So today is May 1st. We weighed ourselves yesterday, and I'm posting this a day ahead of time, which is today on April 30th. Weighed in this morning at 260 pounds, so that's what our starting weight is for the month of May. To get myself back on track, today we're starting a beef and butter fast. Yesterday I took 2 pounds of ground beef there. We made a couple of hamburger patties with that, and then with the rest of the ground beef, I fried it up as a loose ground beef. And put a couple, I weighed in 2 containers, 12 ounces each, and that'll be my meal for tomorrow, or today rather, Wednesday. And the rest of the week we're going to do the beef and butter fast right up until about Saturday. And I do have enough beef in the refrigerator to get me through the week. And I just got our monthly check-ins, and I got enough to go pick up some more meat if I need it. And I'll probably change it up and get some steaks, because I love steaks. So yeah, everything looks good for that job. Now I'm just waiting for them to get a hold of it. I'll call her up tomorrow, see if they're ready to send me down there for testing for the 7D license. And again, I have to get 16 out of 20 right, and then I'll be good to go there, and then I can start whenever they want to bring me aboard. And I know it'll be soon, but they really need people up there, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm okay with, I feel comfortable driving the little small SUV, and it's a little bit bigger than my car, but I'll be okay with it. And yeah. So on the beef and butter fast, you know, typically it is beef and butter, and you can have any beef you want, anything like chicken, fish, poultry, any of that kind of thing. I try to keep my meals simple, and I like a lot of ground beef. I'll make hamburgers. Now I got those hamburger patties that we love, the 100% beef patties. And those I'll cook up in the air fryer. So the day I have those, I'll probably make like about 6 of them. And make 3, because my air fryer holds 3 of them, and I'll cook them all up, and then I'll probably throw in another 3 for another meal. And you know, it's like a rule of thumb: you eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're not, and that's pretty much it. And the very first beef and butter fast, and I'll see if I can find that link and put it in the show more about the timeline. I ended up losing like 12 pounds for that week, and I was like really excited because I was really vigilant and careful what I ate. I drank plenty of water like I was supposed to, and you know, when I was flying really good out of it. And yeah, so you know, we're gonna do the same. We get some morning sausages we can have. We're gonna try to lay off of the eggs. I still have to make some Shrinkables in between for the channel, and those I'll probably take those and, you know, sample one, and then put the rest of it in the freezer bag and put them in the freezer, pop them in, so I can have, you know, when I'm done the beef and butter fast. But the Shrinkables playlist there, Shrinkables for Life, I have like 29 to 30 Shrinkables recipes there, and everything's going pretty good. And I'm thinking about creating a whole new channel just for Shrinkables. And let me know in the show more, you know, would you guys be interested in just a channel just dedicated just for Shrinkables and Shuffle waffles. I want to get one of those. Steve from Serious Keto there. He made a video a while back ago. I was watching one of his Shuffle recipes that he made, and he had one of these. It was like a waffle maker, but it was one that flips around, and it was a small one. And it was a stuffer where you could stuff cheese and stuff like that into your waffles before you're making them. And I priced them on Amazon. They were like $20-$30. They weren't that expensive. So I'm going to be setting up one of those, and that's why I'm thinking about just creating a whole new channel there called Shrinkables for Life. And when I take right now I got 29 videos. I got one scheduled for tomorrow. I'm going to take all those existing Shrinkables videos that I made and put them all up on there and reference to them as Ron's Keto. But maybe not. Maybe I might just kind of like redo them all again and just you know, with a new title, and you know, it'll be episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and that sort of thing. or that maybe they won't even be episodes. They'll be just the title of the chapel, and we'll go right into the recipe with a little bit of subtle music and instructions down underneath the timeline and maybe above the timeline. But that's just something I'm thinking of. But if I launch a new channel, I want to wait till I get about 20 or 30 videos done, and we'll see how it goes, you know. And I can still do the other videos that I did. I just have to re-edit them for that particular channel. So, you know, who knows? We'll see. And so let me know the show more if you guys would be interested in that. And yeah, so and I finally figured out how to link my Cash App to my link up, and it says more links when you sign into my main page. So, you know, if you feel generous and you have a little bit and you want to donate a coffee to me, that would be much appreciated. A couple bucks here and there. And, you know, I do the same. And when I have a little bit of extra cash, you know, I'm always, you know, helping other YouTubers out when they have a little dollar sign under their channel that's monetized. You know, I'll donate a super chat to them and stuff like that. And I don't mind helping people out. That's, you know, it's been helping me out right along. It's been so much appreciated. But yeah, we had a non-scale victory for the whole month of April. Now, we didn't make our walking challenge. We only did 45 miles, but I say only, that was a lot for me, you know, considering I had hip surgery back in January and I had that hamstring for about a month and a half, and everything's coming along really good. You know, I can fly down the road. You know, I just got to make sure I pick up my feet and don't drag them, and make sure I walk when I'm walking, make sure I watch where I'm walking so I don't trip over anything, I don't see anything unexpectedly. And I've been feeling really fantastic, and I'm excited about that possibility, that new job once I pass that test, because they're going to work with me with hours. I can make my own schedule. So, you know, I'm thinking about just doing a morning run there, maybe 4 hours in the morning every day, you know, and that would be perfect for me, 20 hours a week. But like I told Laura, one of the girls that run the office over there, let's just take one step at a time, and let me get used to driving and comfortable with the kids, and you know, and I'm pretty sure how it's going to work is I'll be at the same locations every day and drop the kids off and that sort of thing, and pick them up in the afternoon if that's what I'm scheduled to do, if I do that type of schedule. So I really don't know, but you know, it'll be interesting to say the least, and whether or not I'm going to even like the job, you know, but I'd like to at least try it anyways, because you know, I don't want to go back into the store right now, because the store would be really rough on my feet. And if I go to Market Basket, I'm gonna have to wear a tie, and I can't. If I wear the collar like this, I gotta wear it really tight, and I can't work like that. I feel very uncomfortable with that. That's why I never wanted to get a job there, because their policy is guys have to wear a tie or a bow tie, and that ain't gonna happen. So yeah, so we get that going on. Oh, now let's talk about May, since we're in the month of May. So I got a new challenge for you guys. I'm starting off the first week of the month with a beef and butter fast for like 3 to 5 days, because I love that. And again, towards the end of the week, Mike and I are gonna go out to have our anniversary meal, because we didn't have one on that particular day that I would have liked to because of the cash flow. So I'm probably gonna go down to Applebee's or maybe Longhorns or someplace like that and get a good piece of beef. And I'm gonna get, like, instead of getting a potato, I'm gonna get a nice green salad. You know, probably get a nice green vegetable with it, and I'll be fine with that. The diet soda, and the diet sodas, I'm going to try to cut it down to 1 and make sure I drink plenty of water. And of course, my coffee, I still have 2 or 3 cups of coffee, sometimes 4. It all depends on how rough my night was. But you know, how I drink my coffee every morning, I put a bit of light cream and I 1 little packet of monk fruit, and that's the way I've always been to have my coffee, because that's the way how I like my coffee. I tried the bulletproof coffee during a beef and butter fast, and I couldn't hack it. I tried putting heavy cream in there, I couldn't hack it. And you know, if you can hack the heavy cream, that's what you're really supposed to have. But bulletproof coffee is just coffee with butter in it, and you take a frother and you get your coffee thing going. Speaking of that, I got to send out for another one this month. I got a little bit of an order list together for Amazon. But that new job, when I do take that, it'll be nice, because that'll make up a whole check for me in a month, so I won't have to be waiting every month to get my check and pay my bills and be broke after the second week, you know, and that's how it's pretty much has been, you know. So, you know, nobody ever said that living on Social Security in 2024 would be enough for the seniors to retire and live off it, because sometimes our rent will equal up as much as our check. And if you live by yourself, God bless you if you can get by. You know, I certainly couldn't if I was by myself. I told daughters, God forbid if something happened to me or her, both of us are going to be screwed. You know, one of us will have to go back to work and be homeless, you know. So you know, I just don't know. I don't know what people do. They have 3 or 4 kids. They got to be working 2 or 3 jobs. So in the month of May, we're going to be doing clean keto. We're going to be really very vigilant. We're going to make a lot of keto meals, carnivore meals, and lay off of all the sugary stuff. And yeah, and I can make a lot of shackles without the sugars, but I'll make some from time to time just to have them up on the channel and that sort of thing. But so I did ask a question. Somebody asked me a question about that, incidentally, about chalk zero and maple syrup. She said, "Is that all right to have on keto?" And chalk zero is got a lot of great clean ingredients. Just make sure the ingredients are clean, because I was using that Vermont maple syrup, and that's got some other stuff in it that you're not really supposed to have on keto, even though it's marked sugar free. So you really have to be vigilant on reading your labels if you're really into true keto. And when I was really into true keto in the beginning of 2020, late that year, I was very successful dropping. I was dropping about a pound or 2. I was averaging about 2.5 pounds a week once they got cranking up my weight loss. And I'd like to get back into that, So that's why we're gonna go clean keto in carnivore and that sort of thing for the month of May. But if you want to take that challenge with me, let me know. And again, I'm still looking for somebody to go, talk to every week, that sort of thing. I did a lot of walking this past month. I feel pretty good. I'm still going to continue on with the walking, because if I get that job, the walking part of it will slow down. But when I have breaks in between, if I'm doing a split shift, I can always do walking that way. And I'm just enjoying life. I take it one day as God gives to me, and hope today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow will be better than today, and it already is, because I got to see another day, so I got nothing to complain about. And I'm just enjoying life as it's presented to me, and I would suggest doing the same thing. So be that as it said, I just want you to have an amazing day. Let's all shoot for an amazing month, and thank you for coming along my journey. Speaking of that, if you know how to run one of my playlists, could you loop it for me and help me out, like my Shrinkables playlist or one of my longer playlists, like my weekly updates, because I'm like at 2,030 hours of watch time right now. I need 4,000 hours more. But the more you run my playlist and comment on, you don't have to comment on every one of my videos, but I mean, that does help too. And I'll do the same to you. And if you're going to run my playlist, let me know, and whatever video playlist you run, they say, Ron, I'm helping you out by running your playlist, and and I'll do the same. And again, don't forget, I got a new Cash App on my YouTube channel, so if you want to buy me a small coffee for a couple of bucks there, that'd be much appreciated. And eventually, when my channel gets monetized, I'm going to start doing shirts and hats and coffee cups and all that sort of thing. I think that'd be pretty cool, because I like that sign that my friend Kelly made me, and I'm going to be using that as a design logo when I'm ready to do that. But anyways, you guys have an amazing month. You have an amazing week. Be watching for some more videos. I post videos daily, and I'm still doing shorts, little short videos, and that sort of thing. And have an amazing week and have an amazing month. And the whole idea is just getting healthy, guys. And if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. You can win $1 million, but if you don't have your health to enjoy it, what good is it, right, guys? And if you're a struggling mom and you're really overweight, or a guy even, and you got kids and grandchildren, you want to be there for them, and you want to be able to play with them and to react with them. And if you're overweight and you can't, then I feel bad for the situation, because I know some friends of mine that fall within that situation right now, where they got to use a cane all the time, or a walker, and that's no fun. I've been there with the cane. Trust me, I know that, and on the walker and everything. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for coming along my journey. And again, don't forget to give me a like on the way out, and subscribe and hit the bell notification. That gets all my videos that I put up. And have an amazing week and have an amazing month. And I'll see you on the next one and on the next update later on next week. Have a great day, guys. And my beef and butter fast, I'll be filming out my meals every day. So we're starting out with just plain 2080 ground chuck today, which I actually filmed out yesterday, and I put a slab of Kerrygold butter over the top. So I did 2 containers of 12 ounces of each, and that'll be my meal for tomorrow, and then or today, actually May 1st. And then I'll probably I got some chicken in the freezer, and I got some salmon and stuff like that. It would be really, really good. But anyways, have an amazing day, and thank you for coming along my journey.